Okay, so we've been working on track cleaning, and what we need is a track cleaning car, sort of, but not exactly. What we really need is we're going to use this stuff, Oxguard, to coat our rails. I'm not so much worried about track getting dirty as I am about forgetting where I put it, or where I didn't put it. You do a long section, you can forget it. So here's my thought of the ultimate track cleaning car. Now some of you probably have this already. This one's actually kind of new because it came with these couplers on it. I forget who makes this. They're not hard to find, Spotlight cars, but check out the wiring on this. This is what I wanted, and when I went and pulled this out of the storage bin, I was surprised it already had it. I wanted detection of power on a single truck, so that when this is on the track and I roll it over the track, the light will go out. I turn up power, or if you're in DCC, doesn't matter. The light will go off wherever the track needs to either be cleaned or to be fixed, as I just found out. So I might disable one of these trucks so I can do more precise detection. But right now, just giving it a little try here on the workbench, which ain't been cleaned in since 2014. That's quite a long time. It's like 5 years. I want to show you something that I discovered. So I got on the track, and this is the perfect track cleaning car. Okay, I'm going to turn on the power, and I'm going to turn it up. This is a DC. Now, if you have a DCC, you'll already have power, so you can see the light. I can face the light right to me. Okay, see the light? There it is. See how it flickers? Okay, one of the reasons it flickers, this car is lightweight. So I'm going to add these nuts on here, and it will. The heavier it is, the better it will light up. I ain't touched this track in, as I said, I haven't cleaned it in 5 years. As you can see, the light stays on. Okay, now we're going to come up on this brass switch, which was treated with Oxguard 6 years ago. Let's see where we're going to go with this thing. We'll go down to the first track. Okay, I'm going to switch it. We'll go through 2 brass switches. Oh, see, there's one. Hear that? You hear that little short going on? Got one here too. I already know, I've been testing this for a little while, so I know what's happening. There's another one. Okay, now in DCC you don't want those, right? You have meltdown on those. There we go. There's a spot where that frog is, where we lose power right there. I already know why. So what I had determined, well, let's go up to these back tracks. They really haven't been touched in a long time. And they don't get used, so they're just collecting dust. This little indicator, and the thing is, this is not an LED. So it can get dimmer and brighter. If you put an LED in here, it's either going to be on or off. And that would probably work for a DCC track probably pretty good. There's that spot again. See, now I never fixed these. So that's why it does that. I never thought about it because the track works really good over here, so I never needed to. I bet there's another one right here. There should be one right in here. Yep, there is. There is one there. And there's a spark there. Now I know what's going on. Let's go down here. I don't know why I put these re-railers in here because I don't even use them. I'm taking them out. Look at that. Those things have almost never been used. And one of them is like really old brass. One of them is yellow brass. And one of them, I think this one is actually, it's a steel track. But they all have ox guard on them. And they all work. Okay, now let's take a look at the spot. Which I'm going to kill the power because I was shorting the crap out of it a little bit ago. Okay. What I determined was right there, when I put the ox guard on, it got onto the, this is an insulated point here. There's some ox guard on there. When the wheel gets on here, now if it was all over this, it would short straight up, but it's not. When the wheel goes on here, it bridges the gap and it makes a spark right here. So I got to clean that. I got to fix it. You can actually see on these tracks, see the stuff on there? That is actually a very thick coating of ox guard right there. And it's dry to the touch. So it don't hurt nothing. Okay, and I'm guessing that I also did the same thing right here. And that's why I get a spark there. So now I've got my detector car. So this is literally the best track cleaning car ever because it indicates the spot where you have to use the best cleaner known to man called elbow grease. You will have to use elbow grease. Nothing cleans better than elbow grease. Yep, you get down in there and you got to fix the spot. And then you can use the detector car and you can check it out again. So that's pretty cool. We're going to do some more experimenting with it. I want to get that out to you right away because if you don't have this, I mean, this one is, I think this one is really quite new. I remember getting this in the box, and I think I might have gotten it at the train show. And this setup here is the setup that I like. I like that. And I was thinking I'd just fix it so that only one truck was in operation to get even more accurate. I could do that. But right now, I've already discovered some spots to fix. Now, there's also a crane tender that's got the spotlight on, and there's probably some other cars that have one. And I was thinking about I could make one out of a flat car too. And I would use this setup. One wiper, one wheel, one wiper. This would be very accurate. And this tells you right to the spot where it is within the length of one truck. And that's way better than just, guessing and cleaning all the track. I know some guys who do operating sessions and they end up cleaning all their track quite frequently when chances are they might not have needed to do that. And they could have used a detector like this and found out exactly the spots that they need to clean. But the cool thing is that this thing detected shorts. So we got double duty out of this. That's pretty great. Alright, well, that is my next best idea on track cleaning. Find out where the track is dirty, and then we use some elbow grease, clean her up. Now that, detect shorts, and fix them.